As of this morning, the State Board of Elections reports a dozen county offices remain closed as assessments continue to better understand the scope of damage to voting locations and the work that needs to be done over the next several weeks. The final stretch of election season is typically full of canvassing and door knocking, but in western North Carolina, that's the last thing on people's minds.
So certainly the campaigns have to recognize maybe putting politics aside and saying, what can we do to help?
However, simply making sure elections are run is a pressing matter. The U.S. Postal Service informed election officials that mail delivery is suspended at dozens of post offices, and it's likely many residential mailboxes have been washed away.
We are deploying special emergency kits. We call these ARCs, attack response kits. They were designed around cybersecurity, but they have purpose in emergency situations of any kind.
At this juncture, state election officials are not aware of any damage to voting equipment or of printed ballots that have been lost. The whether and which voting location will ultimately be accessible continues to be a point of interest.
Well, the single most important thing the General Assembly can do is do an emergency appropriation of funds to the various counties affected to assist in the election.
Monday, Senate President Phil Berger posting on X that the General Assembly is assessing a disaster recovery package. In what's expected to be an election featuring plenty of close races, former State Supreme Court Justice Bob Orr discussed the importance of establishing trust.
We need both political parties to work together on the election process, because what we don't want is after the fact on November 6th or November 7th or 8th, one major party or in one particular race saying, well, the people up here in the western part of the state didn't conduct the election correctly.
The voter registration deadline is October 11th. I'm Michael Perchik, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.